Welcome everyone to your weekly energy forecast. So if you haven't already seen my new moon in Scorpio video, I suggest that you watch that. I go into a few more of the aspects because there was quite a lot of aspects for this new moon in Scorpio. And as we know that the energies play out for a few days to a couple of weeks. So I'm just going to start shuffling my cards. So, Divine, dear angel, saints and spirits from the Divine White Light, please bless my cards and give me clear insight. So mote it be. So at the start of the week on Monday, Venus will be squaring Jupiter and Pluto. So squares are usually hard aspects, and so they usually mean things can be a little bit more challenging. Because Jupiter is the planet of expansion and Pluto is the underworld, there's a tendency for compulsive actions or grand gestures to become exaggerated. So just be aware of that kind of energy as well. So so just be a bit mindful of that. In the middle of the week, Mercury comes out of post-shadow, yay. And also Mars is direct, so that went direct on the 13th. So everything should start flowing again really easily and moving forward. So we don't need to be worrying, having that frustrated feeling of being stuck and things not going the way that we want to. And especially with Mars being the planet of action and passion, things are going to be moving very quickly actually. So because we have been quite stagnant for a while with that kind of energy. So that's actually really, really good energy for the midweek. And at the end of the week, the sun moves into positive and freedom-loving Sagittarius. And Venus slips into the intense and passionate Scorpio. So this is really good for intimate relationships. Oh, we'll take that one. Actually, I'm just going to cut them now. For intimate relationships, so if you're in a committed relationship, or even if you're not in a committed relationship, expect things to probably start heating up towards the weekend, which will be kind of nice. So we have, to start off the week, the World. That is fantastic. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the King of Swords. And we've got the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, that's really nice so far. And then we'll see what the other ones are going to be. So we've got the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. I'm actually not surprised to see so much wand energy. So again, with Mars going direct and with the sun going into Sagittarius, that plays out beautifully. Okay, so, and at the end of the deck there's the King of Wands. Of course it is. The King of Wands. Okay, so on Sunday, we'll say Sunday anyway, so we're going to be having the World. This is all about new beginnings, fresh starts. So as you can see, we've got all the elements there as well. So that this is actually the green god. So it's meaning that things have come to an end. Cycles have come to an end and we're going into a brand new cycle, and that I have been feeling for a while as well. So this is really, really positive energy, and that kind of coincides with the energy that we're going into this new moon as well. So we've still got those energies playing out, so that's really fantastic there. So I think that's very positive. So we are coming into a brand new cycle and we're going to be able to move forward. So with the Monday, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So these are those waiting for your harvest, so planting those seeds. So what we would have done at the new moon in Scorpio is plant those seeds, and now we're actually starting to see them starting to come up and starting to grow. They're not ready to harvest yet, but that's all right. So we're in a little bit of a waiting, being patient, that kind of thing, and waiting for that to fully bloom and to harvest, so that we'll be able to harvest the things so that we can reap what we've already sown. That is fantastic energy. So for Tuesday, we've got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, swords is intellectual energy, so it's also having that sword of truth. So I still think that there will be a lot of things coming out into the open, into the public, into your world as well. You might be finding out some information. That's what usually swords is all about as well. So it is clear, concise truths coming out. So expect that on Tuesday. On Wednesday, that's actually really lovely. This is the Four of Wands. So this is stability. That's what talks about stability and passion. It can be the engagement or marriage card as well. It's setting a solid foundation so that you can build upon it and start something new that is going to be long lasting. So again, that plays in with this energy with the world. We're starting a new cycle, and if we've planted our seeds correctly, we are going to be able to see all that grow and prosper, which is fantastic. So, and that kind of also goes in with Mercury going out of the shadow as well. So hopefully we've learnt those lessons what we needed to learn with Mercury, and that we can go forward positively, knowing that what lessons that we have learned and how we can make and enrich our lives. So on Thursday, we've got the Page of Wands. Now, pages are usually messages as well, and this is something passionate. Again, with the wand energy is passion. So it's something very passionate. Again, so I think there are going to be a lot of messages that will be coming through for us this week. So it might not be a huge one because pages are only young energy, so it's only something starting, so it could be something small. But however, it's something passionate, so it could be to do with a relationship, or even going out with friends, whatever that is what you find passionate. So I think that's a really positive energy as well to be having on Thursday. On Friday, we've got the Three of Wands. So this is waiting, again, having that patience, waiting for your ships to come in. So Wands, again, is passion as well. So he's actually holding one wand there. So he already knows what he wants. So it's not that he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know. It's not a which pathway I'm going to be going on. This is, I know what I want and I am waiting for it to come in. Again, it's very similar to the Seven of Pentacle energy, that he's waiting for those ships to come in. And as you can see, there are ships and he's over water. The water is calm. So again, emotions are calm. He's got everything under control, but he knows this ship is coming in. It's just a question of when. So this might be just asking you to maybe have a little bit more patience. Maybe you're finding out something on Thursday and maybe you're expecting a little bit more. So maybe this is just asking you to maybe be a little bit more patient. And then on Saturday, which is fantastic, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which I love this card. It is being fully abundant, being happy in your own skin, in your own environment as well. It's being abundant as well. So you've got everything that you could possibly need. As you can see, she's wearing beautiful clothes. She's in a gorgeous garden, which is blooming and abundant. And she's happy, she's smiling there. So she couldn't want for anything else, which I think is just gorgeous energy. And of course, the underlying energy for the whole week is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is it's a good husband card. So he's also set all the foundations. It's also the Leo, Sag, and kind of Aries card as well. So it really is heralding in this passionate, I believe with all this spread is that is going to be a passionate new beginning with really firm foundations. He knows what he wants as well, and he's got it as well, and that is fantastic with the Nine of Pentacles as well. So we're going to pull out an angel message as well. So let's just see what angel message we need to have for this week. So I'm kind of thinking it's almost like a patient thing as well. So yes, we're off and running, and I'm a fire sign, so I've been desperately waiting for things to be able to move forward. So that's that kind of impatient, you know, it's like opening the gates and letting the horses run. So it's the gates are open. So that's what I feel like, and it's just like wanting to go out and just sprint. So that's the imagery that I'm picking up on as well. So I feel like the gates are open, the gun's gone off, and everyone is just waiting to do that dash. So that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. But however, I think the universe is saying just be a little bit patient. So you might not have all the information that you need as well, even though we don't have the moon card there, but we still do have two messenger cards. So we've still got the swords and the wands there, which makes me think that there are still information coming out. And I think with the two patient cards there as well, it is telling us to be a little bit patient. Okay, gorgeous. Okay, so we have divine guidance. So I think what that card means is that we are being divinely guided. Of course, we all have freedom of will, so to do what we want to do. However, I do feel that this is something that has been destined for all of us as a collective as well. So we are moving into a new direction, a new era, and we've got the beautiful North Star there as well, which I just absolutely adore, and that angel is looking straight up at it as well. So I think that we're going in the right direction. It's following your North Star as well. And listening to your intuition as well, to see. So if you're still feeling like you still don't know what pathway to go on to, or what it is that you really want, like as in the Three of Wands, you don't know which ship you really want to come in, I think be patient and also follow your intuition, because you are going to be divinely guided. The pathway is going to be completely lit for you, so you will know which is the right pathway to go on, which I think is just beautiful. So we're going to pull out a tattoo oracle. I've been loving these cards as well, and see what else, other things that we're going to be coming into as well. So we are going to be coming out of that dark, intense, mysterious energy, and now we're going into a lighter, brighter, more positive, optimistic, more freedom, loving energy, which is fantastic for the end of the year. So yeah, so let's see what other advice that we have for this week that we need to follow. Oh, we've got the cat, number 30, which is a 3. So let's read that. I love that tattoo too, it's just gorgeous. Aloof. The cat card signifies a time in your life to remain aloof. It is best at this time to take a step back and not dive into the emotional whirlpool which is threatening you at the moment. At times it is better to say nothing and just listen. A cat tends to watch carefully before stalking off with a disdainful shrug of the shoulders, showing no emotions as they stare right through you. This is one situation in your life where you need to be cat-like, and rather than react to a negative situation, it is time to retreat. Cats tend to run away when there is turmoil in their space and watch from a safe distance. It is wise to follow their behaviour right now. At times, the cat arrives unannounced when it is time to shake up your routine a bit. Perhaps it's time you change the way you go about your daily routines. Maybe you just need to change the way you think at the moment. The cat card is a good omen for you right now, and if you heed its appearance. Cats are said to have 9 lives. That goes in with the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. And if you draw this card today, it may also telling you that you have another chance at a situation you thought was over. This could be a relationship or work. It would be wise to listen to what the other party involved has to say and to heed the words carefully, because this may be your last chance. That is so adamant. I can really see that with these messages coming out. So maybe take on board what messages is coming out before you react to it. Try not to overly defend yourself, no matter how right you think you are. Remember, it is you who wishes to continue. It is time to act like a cat and purr when you receive that pat on the head you have been waiting for. It really is time to keep all emotions in check, and if you do, you will reap the rewards. That is so the 7 of Pentacles. Spiritual awakening calls us to remain aloof. So honestly, I think that is perfect with the divine guidance as well. And like I said, with these 2 cards, this one and this one is really standing out to me. Also this one and this one as well. So, and also the 9 of Pentacles. So that we are going to be going into a new chapter, and we are going to be very abundant. And not only that, try and remain positive as well, and aloof as the cat, and maybe just watch and wait and see what happens as well, and also use your intuition. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic week. So just remember that you are a star, just like that beautiful star over there. So let your light shine bright, and as always, love and light.